Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we are looking at the Attack Rechargeable Mosquito Zapper and Lantern here at eTrailer. This is a great addition to your current camping or hiking gear, especially if you're out by the campsite and there's a lot of mosquitoes. You can use this mosquito zapper. It's also a good substitute for chemicals and sprays. Plus, it works really well at night because it comes with a lantern. This is rechargeable, which means you don't have to be carrying around batteries and switching them out every now and then. You just use a USB cord and keep that charged up. The lantern is weatherproof, which means when you are out there and there is rain coming down or a little bit of a storm, you don't have to worry about trying to bring this back inside because it is IPX4 water resistant, meaning it can handle splashes and rain. Just don't submerge it in a lot of water. Here at the top we have a hook, so just pop that out and then lift this hook up. This is useful for hanging on, let's say, your tent or branches or even your bag. What I actually like to do is hook this onto my hiking backpack. Now the mosquito zapper won't be as effective because I will also be a warm body that they are attracted to, but the lantern is especially useful in this configuration or situation because that light helps with the hiking experience. It's a bright sunny day out here at eTrailer, so we can't take a look at the light in the sun. So let's go inside and see it in the darkness. So at the top we have two buttons. One is the power button, and that powers the light at the bottom. So you have three different settings. You have low, medium, and high. Beside it is a light button, and that's gonna power the UV light here in the middle, which works as the mosquito zapper. So you can turn that off and on and also have it simultaneous with the lantern at the bottom. Now here's the runtime with it fully charged. At low intensity, which is 30 lumens, you're gonna have a 20-hour runtime. At medium intensity, which is 90 lumens, you're gonna have 8 hours. And at high intensity, which is 180 lumens, you're gonna have 4 hours of runtime. If you're using just the zapper on its own, you're gonna have a 20-hour runtime. You can also use it with the lantern, but you're gonna have a 5-hour runtime with them both on. So now we're gonna take a look at our lantern in complete darkness. Let's turn off the lights. And this is what it looks like at the low setting, medium setting, and highest intensity. This is what the UV light looks like. And here it is with the UV light and the lantern on. The zapper has a 500 volt high voltage grid. So that's for when you have those mosquitoes come in, you want that high voltage to zap them. And here on the bottom, you have the lantern, which has an SMD bulb. Now that's the step up or the upgrade to your average LED bulb, which means it's gonna last for almost a lifetime. Now if you do get this dirty, especially if you're out in the woods, you get some mud, you get some dirt, some branches on there, you can hand wash this. Now I do recommend powering it off first before you do so, but you don't have to worry too much about the zapper, and just make sure to use a sponge or a wet rag to wipe that down. Just taking a look and feel at it, I do like how it's made of this really bright yellow green, because that's helpful especially at night, finding my lantern and keeping it visible. It's also made of this plastic that does feel pretty durable and pretty sturdy. You have the bulb on the bottom that's covered by this cushion. That way you don't have to worry about it when it does fall. It will help cushion the fall and keep it strong. My final thoughts about this mosquito zapper and lantern is that on the zapper side, I think it works pretty well. You do have that high voltage on the inside as well as that zapping capability. As a lantern, I do like that addition there to the bottom, which gives it that nice light, especially at night. Now, one thing I do wish they had was a better hook or a larger hook, since this doesn't hook onto some of like my RV equipment or camping equipment. I do recommend adding a carabiner in there if you do want to hook it to larger things. That way it's sturdier and it's also closed on the end. But all in all, other than that, it's really good. It's a full package right there, and it's a nice, easy addition to your current gear.